Hey guys, it's Shalise and I'm here with another tutorial. Today we're going to be doing these mini composition book covers. They are reusable, so when you get done with the book, you take it out and put in a new one. So these are really cool for customers because they don't have to worry about throwing a book away or whatever once it's done. So let's go ahead and get started. I think I'm going to turn that light off. So excuse the light, I just don't want it to start flickering. So to get started, you're going to need 2 sheets or 2 pieces of tape in your primary color or pattern and your trim color. Each of these pieces need to be 4 3/4 inches long. So you're going to take your trim color, turn it sticky side up, and light it up on your grid mat. And then, once it stops sticking to my finger, you're going to take your pattern and you're going to bring it down here to the 1/4 inch mark so that there's a 1/4 inch left on top as well. Like that. So each side has a 1/4 inch of sticky. And then you're going to flip it over and fold down your pattern or your main color. And you want to trim up the sides. I always take about 1/8 of an inch off. They just seem to, the pockets seem to fit better when I do that, so I do that regardless. So let's go ahead and do that again. Line that up. Cover, leaving a 1/4 of an inch of sticky. Flip it over and fold down your pattern. And you want to keep the sticky at the bottom of the other side. Okay, so set those two to the side. Then you want to take your trim color and you want to make a sheet of duct tape that is 6 3/4 by 4 3/4. And that was really crooked, but whatever. Okay. So you have that. And then you're going to flip it over just as if you were doing a wallet with no fold over lines. And you're going to cover up your sticky, leaving about 1/2 inch around on all 4 sides. Let me put this up here so you can see it a little better. Hopefully you can see that pretty well. Okay. And I always overshoot my sides so that I can line them up with the ruler and cut it to make a really straight edge. So we have that covered. Let me go ahead and clean up my sides. Alright, so then you're going to go ahead and cut out your squares on the corners. and I cut mine at an angle. I always have. I just think it folds better that way. You don't have to worry about it trying to overlap onto the front of your project. Alright, so now it's time to attach the pockets. So you're going to take one pocket, you're going to line it up with the 4 3/4 side, leave your sticky right there, and just fold over your flap on top of that sticky. Just like that. Then what you're going to do is you're going to open it up, and I have pre-cut a piece of duct tape that is 4 1/2 inches long and cut in half. So you have two approximately 1-inch strips, and you cover the inside so that it doesn't stick to your composition book. Fold that down again. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. Lay that down, fold over, open it up, and cover the inside. Alright, so now we're going to cut a pen holder. So what you're going to do is just flip it so that these two sticky flaps are still open. You just flip it on your pattern side. You're going to make 2 slits. So I hope you can see this. And you make them about 1/4 inch away from each other, maybe a little more, and about 1/2 inch deep or long. So you're going to cut down about 1/2 inch. Over here, if you can see this area here where my hand is waving, I have already cut a piece of duct tape to 3 inches, and I didn't cut it in half, so I can go ahead and put it up here now. So 3-inch piece of duct tape, cut it in half, and take the top half, and I'm going to fold it into thirds, as if I were making like a braided bracelet or a weave or something like that, so that you don't have sticky edges. Okay, so this is what the piece looks like. I'm going to slide it into, let me turn the light back on. Maybe that'll help you see a little bit. I'm going to slide it here into the slit that I made. And then you can see how it comes out here. Excuse my nails, I've been working all morning on duct tape and they're gross. Anyway, so it comes through here. You're going to make sure it's as straight as possible, flip it over, and the remaining piece of this 3-inch, you're just going to cut it in like maybe 1-inch sections. You're not going to use all of it. And you're going to tape that down. Just like that. So now, that's not going anywhere. You're then going to take your other side and slide that through the other slit that you made. And you're going to take your pin to measure. See, when I sell these, they come with these gel pins. So I just measure it to this pin. And I want the cap to hit it. So right about there. You want to make sure the pin is straight. As straight as you can get it. You're going to flip the whole thing over. And I'm going to cut about 1/2 inch off. Take another 1-inch square and tape that side down. Alright, so now you have your pin holder. Take your pin out, and you're going to fold in this side first. I think I did that up. No, I did right. Okay. And then fold over your remaining sticky. Go ahead and fold that side down and take it all the way across. Go ahead and do the same to the other side. Alright, and the last thing you need to do is cut your slits. Some people do it straight across. I don't. I do it at an angle. Again, that's something I do with my wallets too. That's just the way I roll. Alright, so now you have your cover. These books you can get from like Dollar Tree or Walmart. Of course, at Dollar Tree they're $1. You get 3 of them. Walmart, I think they're about $1, maybe a little more or less by a few cents, but not much. So they're really affordable. And you slide that end in, slide this end in, close it, and put your pin in, and you're all done. Isn't that cool? So it looks like this tutorial is taking about 11 minutes because I was talking, but these are really simple to make. I actually made this tutorial specifically for Tony in my duct tape group on Facebook because she's looking for some things to do for her craft show, and this is a really simple thing. You can knock out tons of them, you know, in like an hour. So, you know, an hour of your time and you have a bunch of inventory for a craft show or for gifts or whatever. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Until next time, have a great day.